Hello and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general love reading for Cancer. Now, keep in mind that this is a general reading. Everything may not resonate with you. The roles could be reversed, but just take what does resonate with you and leave the rest, okay? Also, make sure to check your sun. Make sure to check your other placements, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, all signs really. So let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you guys in the love department. Show me Cancer's energy. Interesting. Some of you may be choosing between two different people, or if you're with someone already, someone else may be coming in trying to get your attention. Interesting. But it looks like one person is more interested in a more emotional bond, while another person they're more interested in money right now, certainly, and they like how creative you are. They like your personality. They love how creative you are, but they're more interested in kind of like making money with you. They're more interested in what you can bring to the table, really. So let's see here. So we've got the King of Swords, Knave of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Two of Chalices, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So those of you who are single, like I said, you may have two people either that you're talking to, or there's another person coming in. Either way, you're going to have to make a decision between two different people. Now, like I said before, one person is more interested in kind of having a like a more emotional, spiritual, and yes, a physical bond with you as well, but they're more interested in something long term. They're more interested in the emotional side of things, which is interesting because the King of Swords, he's usually not a super emotional guy, and this could be a male or a female. Please keep that in mind. I'm saying he because it's a man in the card, but usually the King of Swords is not all that emotional. They're usually they usually use their head over their heart, and so for this person to want this kind of partnership with you, that's surprising to me. I usually don't see him in that capacity, but some of you all could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and they're wanting a more stable partnership with you, whereas this King of Pentacles individual here, like I said before, they're more interested in what you can bring to the table, how you can enrich their lives, how you can help them. And while they do care about you, how can I put this? So, I mean, it's literally right here in the cards. Like, this person is more cups oriented, whereas this one is more coins oriented. So they're more interested in like a business partnership type of marriage, kind of like more like a power couple sort of thing. I mean, I'm not saying that their heart isn't into it, because I do get the sense that they care about you. But like I said, they're more interested in what you can bring to the table. This person may have been hurt in the past. They may have dealt with a lot of gold diggers in the past. And so that's kind of left them a little bit jaded. And so honestly, they're not so worried about an emotional connection so much as they're worried about the fact that you probably aren't in it for the money. And so we've got this Knave of Wands right here in the middle. But I see that I get the sense that this represents you. And I see that you're leaning more towards this King of Swords who's a bit more emotionally invested in you. Yeah, and it looks like you two may have more of a connection, honestly, here. Whereas this King of Pentacles, you may work with this individual because this is all coins here. This is all talking about work. This person could be a client of yours. You could be a client of theirs. Either way, there's some kind of money involved in this relationship here. And so you've got the Knave of Wands, and this is representing you. And you do, for those of you who know these two people already, you do feel something for both of them, but you're leaning more towards this King of Swords. And also with this King of Swords being behind you, you may have known this individual a lot longer, which is why you two already have kind of this emotional bond here. But for those of you that have met both of these people, this Six of Pentacles here, some of you could be thinking about going this other route just because of the money involved. And others of you may have been breadcrumbing both of these individuals, kind of, you know, trying to date them both just to see how you can come out on top, that sort of thing. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not blaming you, but some of you, like, you're really dating, and because you want to make sure that you're making the right decision. Oh, you've got the Seven of Swords here. Someone may not be telling you the truth. Uh-oh. Let's see here. So let's find out about this King of Swords, and then we'll see what we can find out about this King of Pentacles. Show me the King of Swords. Got a jumper. The Knave of Swords. Interesting. Show me this King of Swords. Okay, so the Knave of Swords jumps, and then we've got the Eight of Swords, the Devil, and then the King of Wands. So some of you, not all of you, but some of you may have already really become more invested in this King of Swords individual. You do click with this person because we've literally got the Sun and the Moon here, right? So literally counterparts here, but then we've got the Eight of Swords. So there's something here that you're blinded to, something that you're not seeing here. And then we've got the Knave of Swords. And to be frank, to be honest with you, the Knave of Swords, as you can see, he's standing on a chessboard. The Knave of Swords, he can play games with people. He can be manipulative. And honestly, he can be a liar sometimes. But yeah, and then you've got the Eight of Swords here. So like I said, you could be blinded to something. There's something that you're not seeing here. And then you've got the Devil and the King of Wands. So it could be, some of you may have a sexual relationship with this person already, but it could be that they're really liking the sex, and while they do care for you, because with this Two of Cups here, they're definitely wanting some kind of partnership here. But with the Devil here and the King of Wands, a lot of this could be physical. It could be physical. It could be kind of superficial, like they like to have pretty people with them. And also, this individual may have some toxic traits. Like I said, they could be superficial. It could be all about, you know, your looks. Also, this person could make very impulsive decisions. And they could be, you know, heavy into drinking or other things. So that's definitely something to look out for here. Let's find out what this person is hiding. What is the King of Swords hiding? Six of Chalices here. The Sun. And the Four of Pentacles. So with the Six of Chalices here, first and foremost, this person could be too caught up in the past. Also, with the Chalices and the Sun here, this person could be talking to an ex, or they could be talking to someone that they have children with. Also with the Four of Pentacles here, if this person in your life, I'm sure you know who this is by now. This person in your life, I just heard child support. So this person could be either late on child support or they're trying to get out of paying it. And that could be why they kind of reconnected with their ex at this point. If they have children with an ex. For others of you, they could kind of be stuck a little bit in a relationship in the past. And for whatever reason, there's some kind of financial obligation with this person in their past. Not sure what it is. But for others of you, it's a child support thing. For others of you, there's some kind of financial obligation here. It could be like student loans. It could be that they, you know, just owe somebody a lot of money. But there's something going on there. The Magician. So the Magician talks about new beginnings and that sort of thing. So they want to do better. But also the Magician can be a bit of a trickster. I would hope that your person wouldn't be a con artist. But you know, the King of Swords in his negative aspect, he can be a con man. He's very logical. And he knows how to communicate. Not necessarily about his emotions, but the King of Swords in his negative aspect, he knows how to say all the right things to kind of get in your head and manipulate you. And that's also kind of the Knave of Swords vibe here. So watch out for that. Tell us about the King of Pentacles. Tell us about the King of Pentacles. The Tower, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Ten of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So as far as this King of Pentacles is concerned, he's had a Tower moment. There's been something really heavy on this person's mind. Again, could be a male or female, but there's been something really heavy on their mind. Some kind of way, something that they thought was stable, but clearly wasn't. Something they thought was stable, something they thought was going to work out, didn't. They've definitely been hurt in the past. And whatever happened here, because they definitely had a Tower moment, it left them with heavy burdens. There could even be some guilt involved here. And then we've got the Two of Wands and the Three of Chalices. Now, the Three of Chalices doesn't always mean there's a third party, but when there's the Two of Wands involved, which means making a decision, there was definitely a third party involved here. So this person could also either still be with an ex, but either way, it looks like if they were talking to someone else and talking to you at the same time, for those of you who know both of these people, they could have been talking to someone at the same time that they were talking to you. There was a third party involved. They could have chosen wrong, but either way, they're looking to make a decision, because we've got the Two of Wands here and the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is a stalemate and literally just not being able to make a decision. Interesting. They could be blinded to something as well, which could be kind of why they're waiting. They may feel like they don't have enough information to make that decision. But it looks like at some point they're going to be moving on because, it looks like, honestly, it looks like the King of Pentacles may be moving towards that other person. So, I mean, if you want him, you better go get him or her. Because with this Two of Wands and this Two of Swords here, they haven't made this decision yet. They're still kind of contemplating. They're still stressing over it, but there's definitely a third party involved here. They're not sure what to do, and it may get to the point where they decide just not to talk to either one of you. So like I said, if you want this person, you better say something and you better go get them. What is the King of Pentacles hiding? What is the King of Pentacles hiding? Okay. Okay, so guys, it looks like, okay, so this may not be the case for some of you, or for all of you, but for some of you, this person may already be married or already in a relationship, which is probably why that Three of Chalices showed up, and then we had the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. A lot of decision making happening here, a lot of stress over these decisions. But we have the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Empress, the Queen of Chalices, Temperance, and the Hierophant. So with the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Chalices here, whoever this person was with in the past, it looks like they hurt them. Whoever this person was, the Queen of Chalices, this could be you, it could be someone else, but I get the sense that this is someone that they're already with that hurt them, because the Nine of Wands is, you know, the wounded warrior, you know, not wanting to be vulnerable, protecting yourself no matter what. And then we've got the Queen of Chalices here, so this person could be about to go through a divorce, but either way, they were hurt in the past by this female. It could be a male or a female, but it's the Queen of Chalices. So the Queen of Cups, so it could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But with the Ten of Swords here, there was an ending. Also, there's some kind of betrayal here, honestly. So either this person, you know, is already stepping out on their wife, or their wife is already stepping out on them. They could be stepping out on each other. This could turn into a really messy situation. I'm going to be honest with you here. But with the Ten of Swords here, there was some kind of betrayal, but there was also some kind of an ending. So him and this person may have come to the decision that, you know, maybe they don't want to be together, or maybe they're just staying together for the kids at this point. If this King of Pentacles individual has kids, King of Pentacles is usually pretty earthy. They tend to be homebodies, and they do tend to have a decent amount of kids, but that's not always the case. Yeah, it looks like this person at least thought about trying to juggle the both of you, because we've got the Three of Chalices, and then we've got Temperance right over that. Temperance is about taking the middle way, and not indulging too much, indulging just enough. So, you know, they might have already been, you know, being sly, being sneaky, whatever. But with this Empress here, I get the sense that the Empress represents you. And with the Hierophant here, they definitely want a traditional relationship with you. Something long-term, something long-lasting. But like I said, they're not quite as emotionally invested in this as they could be, or as they should be, simply because they're still hurt from whatever this Queen of Chalices individual did to them. They're still struggling with that. They're still trying to heal from that. They're not really ready to be vulnerable, and they're not really ready to deal with those emotions quite yet, but they do care for you. They do see you as beautiful. They see you as attractive. They see you as very abundant. Like the Empress, like, this is Venus energy. This is what they see in you. This is what they feel when they see you. Like, you shine so bright to them, and you're so beautiful to them. And they realize, like, this is what they want. They don't want this Queen of Chalices. She's just the queen, okay? But the Empress rules everything, and she is like the creatrix. She can make anything. She can manifest anything. And that's what they see in you, and that's what they love about you. So it could be that over time, once they heal from these past hurts and things like that, they could be a better mate for you, because we have Strength here at the bottom and the Hanged Man. So, I mean, if you want to wait for them, you can. It looks like there's some healing on the way here, with Strength, you know, being strong, being more balanced. And then the Hanged Man here, transformation and introspection. Healing is definitely on the way. So, let's see here. I want to pull a couple oracle cards for you because I know this has already gone on kind of long, and I apologize. Spiritual connection, but with whom, I wonder. It's as if your partner is here. Rest and relaxation is essential. So one of these people could be a karmic relationship, could be a soulmate, divine counterpart. These oracle cards really aren't all that specific, like tarot cards are, but one of these is a very spiritual connection. It could be either one of these, because it looks to me like they both have a lot of deep feelings for you, especially with the King of Pentacles seeing you as the Empress with the Hierophant here, and then with the King of Swords having the Two of Cups right beneath him. They both care for you. They both could love you in time, but you know, you'll have to choose one or the other. But then it says act as if your partner is here. So essentially it's just like, think about what you want in a relationship. Think about which one of these individuals would be able to give you more. Like, if you got to make a whole list about it, make a whole list about it and figure out who can give you more of what you need in order for this relationship to work, and then manifest it, essentially, okay? And then you've got rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. Listen, this sounds like a stressful and somewhat messy situation. You know, I don't know why I said somewhat. This is just messy in general. If I told you guys like all the things that I was seeing and hearing about this specific situation, this reading would take an hour. And I don't really have that kind of time, and I'm sure you guys aren't going to sit and watch a whole hour of me talking. But, you know, this is a messy situation. It has the potential to become a lot more messy. But, like, don't let these people stress you out, okay? Take a break. Go to the spa if you need to. Go to the park if you need to. Like, sit outside. Enjoy nature if you need to. You know, wherever your happy place is, wherever your calm place is, go there. And make sure that you're thinking and contemplating, because that's all what Strength in the Hangman is. You know, it's contemplation, it's balance. Make sure that your life is as balanced as possible. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. The Empress also talks about, you know, self-care, making sure that your needs are met, whether or not you take either one of these people, because, you know, free will is always in play. You may decide you don't want either one of them because it's just too messy, and that's completely up to you. I wouldn't judge you either way, but just know that please do not let these people stress you out. Sweet surrender. So that kind of goes with the rest and relaxation. Just relax. Like, don't worry too much about it. I do get the sense that some kind of way, like, the truth is going to come out, and that could have been what the Tower was about earlier. Like, the truth is going to come out, and if somebody's bullshitting, if somebody's full of shit, whatever, it's going to come out, and that'll kind of help you make your decision. It could be that both of these people are full of it, because we have the game of love. So there's a lot of games in general being played here, but I get the sense that it's very back and forth with all three of you, to be honest. And it's just, it's a lot, okay? It's a lot. We've got body positive, so focusing on yourself, self-care, like I said before. And then we've got full intimacy, but just, like I said, take care of yourself, make sure that your needs are met first. And then, I mean, like I said, it looks like you already have a sexual relationship. Some of you, not all of you. Like, you already have a sexual relationship with one of these people. But make sure that, you know, they're not leaving anything that you don't want to keep with you behind, okay? So if you are having a sexual relationship and, you know, Every time you have sex with them, things in your life start to go crazy. Things in your life start to go bad, or your health declines. Make sure that you're cleansing properly. Get any bad juju that they could be leaving on you out of there. Because if they're still talking to an ex and their ex is toxic, that can rub off on them and then they can leave it with you, okay? STDs aren't the only thing you got to worry about catching from somebody you're having sex with. So just remember that, okay? They can transfer energy, entities, all kind of stuff. So be looking out for that. Be aware of that. Let's see, one more card. So we've got Beyond Words. And so it looks like once your decision is made, it'll be kind of a sense of fulfillment, and things are really going to balance out for you. It's just a matter of not letting this situation stress you out, because I'm like, even just talking about this is kind of making me kind of anxious. So those of you who have anxiety, I feel you from over here. Calm down. Don't let these people stress you out. Don't feel like you have to make a decision right now, because that's one thing I will say about the Knave of Wands, impulsive. Making quick decisions. There could also be some childish behavior there. So just make sure that you are making decisions that make sense for you and your situation, okay? And don't let anybody rush you into making these decisions. Don't make any impulsive decisions, because like I said, this is already a messy situation. So just be careful out here, okay? Those are the messages that I have for you today. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this was insightful for you. And I hope that some of this at least resonated with you. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.